Hello all, this is a short video on an exercise that I've been using with some of my students to work on chord forms or chord shapes, and also something to practice playing improvisational leads. So it's basically working with two chord forms. So getting here so we're all lined up. Okay, so the first is of course D major, which is, here you are, first finger on the third string, second finger on the first string, and third finger here on the second string. Hope I got that right. Do it again. First finger on the third, second finger on the first, third finger on the second. And this is also D form or D shape, meaning the chord shape, because you can take this chord, here it is as a D, here it is as an F, here it is as a G, here it is as an A, back to your D. So this is the chord form. We're going to be using this for this exercise twice. So this is going to be the first chord and it's going to be the last chord of the exercise. Now the second one is the D minor shape. So this is simply D major, and all you do is drop the second fret on the first string to the first fret, and that turns it into a D minor. So what you've got is first finger, first string, first fret, second finger, third string, second fret, and third finger, third fret on the second string. And there's your D minor chord. So there's D major. And you can just turn this over. And you've got your D minor form. So D major form, D minor form. Okay, so I hope all this is nice and clear. So the way this exercise works, and I'm just going to show you the chords first without playing anything. So you start off in the D major, slide up 2 frets, and switch to D minor form. So you're not here in D major, you're in D minor form. This produces 2 frets up from D minor, which is 2 steps up, so that makes it an E minor chord. Then you just take that and you slide that D minor form up 2 frets without changing any fingers, any strings, and it's now technically an F sharp minor chord, but it works in this, since you're using this note as a drone, it works out to be a D major 7 chord. And then from here, you go up 1 fret, go back to your D major form, and that gives you the G. So here's the D at the beginning, and here's the G, which this is the 7th fret. That'll be your 3rd dot or your 2nd dot, depending on how your dots go. Usually dots are 3, 5, 7. So it'll be your 7th fret, should be your 2nd dot. So it's still just D major. You can just go back and forth between these. And there's G, and you're doing D, and G, and back to D. So same form. First was in the open position, which you're starting in the 2nd fret with the first and 2nd finger. And then you're ending up in the 7th fret with the 1st and 2nd finger, the 8th fret with the 3rd finger, and that's your G chord at the end. So once again, there's your D, switch to the D minor form by going up 2 frets, slide that 2 frets, and then 1 fret back to the D major form. So it's going to sound like this. This is D minor form, back to D major form. Then just drop it down back to D major. D minor form, which is your E minor here. Again, which is your F sharp minor or your D major 7, which is the way I hear it. I hear that as a D major 7 chord. And then back to your D form for the G. And that's all there is to it. And I'll play a couple of rounds here, so just in case you just want to practice your solos over this, you can do that. And assume you know how to loop. At least I hope YouTube can loop. Now, to play the solo bit over this, the simple notes to work on, you start on the 3rd string, first finger on the 3rd string in the 7th fret, and the pattern you're going to play is across the 3rd string and the 2nd string. And then the pattern is starting on the 3rd string, 1, 3, so 1, 3. Then you go to the 2nd string, 1, 2, 4. It sounds like this. It's just straight up the scale from the 1st note to the 5th note of the scale. But anyway, and you can use that to play across the exercise. And you can just start it off by just going straight up with every chord change, which it works, and then just start playing with it. Play it any way you want to. Start off with, just to memorize it, just do your 1, 3, 1, 2, 4. 1, 3, 1, 2, 4. On the 3rd string, 1 and 3. On the 2nd string, 1, 2, 4. And you can play across that exercise. I'm going to show another, do another video here with just what is called a turnaround, which I'll explain, which one of my students came up with. Or showed me and thought we'd work on something, so we're going to do that as well, and you still use the exact same thing. It's going to be the same pattern starting on the 3rd string, the 1st finger here in the 7th fret. So make sure you get that one down, and that'll be it. Any questions, any comments, feel free to leave them. If you know me, you can contact me, and otherwise, take care.